Let me ask you an uncomfortable question. Why do you keep making the same mistake, even when you know it's hurting you? The answer isn't a lack of willpower. It lies in a part of you that took control when you were just a child. It's called the shadow. And if you don't learn how to find it, you'll never stop being its puppet. There's a reason why sometimes you don't even recognize yourself. That part of you that explodes at your partner over something tiny, only to feel a burning shame afterward. That voice in your head that whispers, right when you're about to achieve something big, what if you're not good enough? What if they find out you're a fraud? That isn't you being weak. It's not a lack of character. It's a sign that someone else is behind the wheel. Someone who lives inside you in the dark and who took control a long, long time ago. The psychologist Carl Jung gave it a name that says it all: the shadow. And today, I'm not here to give you a theory lesson. I'm going to show you how to find it in your daily life. Because if you don't find it, it will keep running your life from the shadows, and you'll keep calling it bad luck or destiny. Think about it for a second. No one is born divided. Look at a baby. If they're hungry, they scream. If they're happy, they laugh with their whole body. No filters. But very soon, the world, your parents, your teachers began to prune you. Don't cry, you look weak. Be quiet, you're annoying. Don't be selfish. Share your toy even if you don't want to. To be loved, to avoid being alone, you made an unconscious deal. You split yourself in two. In the display case, under the bright lights, you put everything that was good. Your kindness, your rehearsed smile, your obedience. You created a mask so the world would accept you. But what happened to the rest? All that rage you weren't allowed to express. The ambition they labeled greed. The sensitivity they called foolish. It didn't just vanish. You locked it all in a basement. And here is the problem: what you bury alive does not die. It stays there in that dark basement. It rots, turns toxic. And the harder you try to be a good person, the more power that shadow gains down there. What started as a mechanism to protect you when you were 5 years old has become the prison that won't let you breathe. Now all this sounds heavy, but here's the good news. Your shadow isn't invisible. It leaves clues everywhere, and I'm going to give you 3 concrete maps to find it. The first map: projection. You know that person you dislike for no good reason? That coworker who always speaks up in meetings? The one you secretly can't stand because they seem so full of themselves? Be careful. That's your mirror. You probably hate in them the confidence you forbade yourself from having. What irritates you about others is almost always a part of you that you exiled years ago, and now it's screaming at you from the outside. The second map: your triggers. That argument over a dirty dish that ends in shouting and tears. It's not about the dish. The dish is just the key that unlocked the basement door. That outburst is your shadow reminding you of a wound, of abandonment or unfairness, that you've been ignoring for decades. If it makes you lose control, it's because it poked a wound that is still raw. The third map: self-sabotage. Why do you keep choosing the same kind of partner who hurts you? Why, just when you're about to break through, do you do something to ruin it all? Because your shadow prefers the familiar pain of defeat to the terrifying possibility of becoming someone new. It thinks it's protecting you, but in truth, it's keeping you small to keep you safe. Knowing the maps isn't enough. You need a plan to take back control. And that brings us to the 3 most important steps. Step 1: stop. The next time you feel an emotion that overwhelms you, jealousy, rage, envy, do nothing. Don't yell. Don't send that text. Don't judge yourself. Just breathe and ask, what old wound did this just touch? Feel the knot in your throat or the fire in your chest. Don't run. For the first time in years, give that sensation permission to just be there. Simply stay. Step 2: listen. This is where the brave work begins. In your mind, turn your attention to that knot or that fire, and ask it quietly, what do you need me to know? Or what are you protecting me from? Don't expect a voice from a cartoon. The answer might come as a sudden thought, a fleeting image, or just a deep sigh of relief. Your envy might whisper, I need you to dare to shine too. Your anger might say, I need you to finally set a boundary and say a no. Step 3, integrate. Integrating isn't about becoming perfect. It's about becoming whole. It's being able to say, yes, I am capable of feeling immense rage, and that means I can also use that power to protect what I love. It's reclaiming the gold you buried in that basement. Because down there, you didn't just hide pain. You also locked away your creativity, your intuition, and your true strength. This journey isn't quick. There will be days when the shadow grabs the wheel again. But now you have a compass, the 3 maps, the 3 steps. You stop wasting that exhausting energy on pretending, on hiding your flaws, on keeping up the perfect mask. When you accept your shadow, you get your life back. As Carl Jung put it, I'd rather be whole than good, because the goodness that comes from fearing your own darkness is a lie. But the strength that is born from walking through your own hell and coming back with your truth, that is real freedom. Don't try to be a light that casts no shadow. That's impossible. Aim to be the fire that lights up the entire room, even the dusty corners you used to be too afraid to look at. The journey back to yourself starts now. And remember, what you refuse to see controls you. What you face with courage sets you free.